Heroes, villains, and the dancers that fall in between. Dance City may never be safe from these coaches. My name is Avery, and if I were a superhero, my name would be Lorelai. Lorelai. All right. It's been a while since I've made a new Just Dance lore video, but I have a very good reason, and that is because I ran out of lore to talk about. But with Just Dance 2024 coming in a few months, I did some digging and I have a new story I want to talk about. We are going to dissect the lore in Wannabe by ITZY in Just Dance 2023. As usual, I'll do a map analysis, a lore analysis, and then we'll put the old tinfoil hat on and get some conspiracies going. Without further ado, let's dive in. The map starts with a comic book laying on a table and the pages start to flip to introduce the characters. Rosaria, who represents roses, Rubica, who represents Rubik's Cubes, and Eteria, which is a feminine Greek name representing air. This representation also appears within the map every time each dancer takes center stage. When Rosaria is the main dancer, stereos that are shaped like roses appear in the background. When Rubica is the main dancer, Rubik's Cubes float and rotate in the air. When Eteria is the main dancer, pufferfish and bubbles appear behind her. And when all three dancers are dancing to the chorus, all three symbols appear behind them in unison. The map takes place in Dance City, which is a city dance verse in the Just Dance lore. The map features the official ITZY choreography for Wannabe tailored to fit with 3 dancers. However, some of the other creative aspects are actually taken from ITZY's music video for Loco, most notably Rubica's hair and green jacket and the comic book effects that react to the dancers' moves in the map. In the background of the city, you can see posters for the 3 superhero coaches from Without Me by Eminem in Just Dance 2021. This leads us into our next topic, which is how do the Wannabe coaches tie into the Just Dance lore? I am a huge fan of Just Dance lore, but more than that, I am an incredibly annoying and bothersome person, so of course I reached out to the lore guardian to ask for some details. For some reason, she continues to entertain my nonsense. She responded with some really good details, so I'm going to relay all the information she gave to me. Dance City, the dance verse that Wannabe takes place in, is full of heroes. The 3 coaches from Without Me are famous heroes in Dance City, named Hairman, Poolman, and Phone Girl. Phone Girl. Maybe she was talking to a certain icon Ashard on the phone. No, probably not, but I thought it was funny. The trio formed a group in high school because they were huge fans of Mr. Overload, also known as the coach from Never Gonna Give You Up. If you watched my lore video on last Friday night, he's the coach that got swerved hard at the party. I'm still not over this, by the way. This man needs to find romance, and he needs to find it soon. Hairman, Poolman, and Phone Girl's rival is Amanita, the coach for the extreme version of Without Me. Amanita is a coach that has a mushroom-like appearance, and her name fits perfectly as Amanita is a genus of mushrooms that are among some of the most toxic in the world. Amanita's actions are unexpected and chaotic as she's lost her mind due to an infamous witch. A boss witch. There's actually a bit of Amanita lore in the avatars of Just Dance 2023. Amanita's avatar can be unlocked when you reach Silver Prestige 16, but if you play all the way to Gold Prestige 4, you'll unlock a new skin for her called Daphne Lantana. Lantana is a species of flower, and Daphne actually has some meaning in Greek mythology. Daphne is the nymph daughter of Peneus, who actually saved Daphne from Apollo's romantic obsession by turning her into a laurel tree, which I'm not sure how that helps her situation. Like, yeah, Apollo might be leaving her alone, but now she's a tree forever? I'm getting off topic. Amanita is undoubtedly a villain in Dance City, while Hairman, Poolman, Phone Girl, and Mr. Overload are all on the good side. However, the hero group from Wannabe aren't on any side. They're completely neutral. The 2 hero groups have met before, so their stories are connected, and the 4 Without Me coaches will be dancing together in the map for My Name Is in Just Dance 2024. Other notable heroes in Dance City are the coach from Break Free from Just Dance 2015, and the coach from Kaboom Pow from Just Dance 2016. All right, now that we have all the details fleshed out, it's time for my favorite part, which is the conspiracies. The first one that grasped me immediately is what happened to Amanita? The tagline for Daphne Lantana's avatar is, "I'm looking to add a little super to my natural." So maybe she sought out the boss witch to become more powerful with plants and got more than she bargained for. It doesn't seem like her intention was to become a villain. Maybe she just kept killing all her plants and needed help getting a green thumb. Honestly, very relatable. I have a large plant graveyard. My other theory with her is that maybe the storyline follows the Greek mythology story of Daphne being transformed into something natural to avoid an obsessive romance. I'm not really sure which coach would have been the one to be obsessed with her, so if you have any theories, you know where to put them. Who knows, maybe she decided to become a villain to join Night Swan's army and Serve. The only other thing I'm curious about is why are Rosaria, Rubica, and Eteria neutral? I'm really intrigued by a famous group that are noted as heroes but don't take a side or seem to stand for one side or another. Maybe they'll see the map for My Name Is and be so disgusted that they turn evil. I wouldn't blame them. There is a huge detail I wanted to point out that may have lore implications further on down the line. I watched the Alu's reaction to the Just Dance 2024 announcement video, and he pointed out that Just Dance uses the background audio for Loco by ITZY in the trailer. And like we discussed earlier, the entire background of the map for Wannabe is inspired by the music video for Loco. So now I'm curious if Rosaria, Rubica, and Eteria will return in a map for Loco. It makes me think that a deeper story could be set up for them, like maybe some huge event happens that turns them one way or another. I kind of would like to see them take a side regardless of which side it is. I also have so many questions about Boss Witch. Littlesiha did a lore video a few months ago on the villains of Just Dance, and she was able to talk about the coach from Boss Witch a bit, but overall there's not a ton of info on her. I just really want to know what havoc she's gonna wreak next. I'm so in love with the villains in this game. If she's just going around turning people into villains, maybe she has ties to the Night Swan and her army. That serves. I got you twice in one video. Overall, I'm very excited to learn more about the heroes and villains of Dance City, and I'm hoping we get some more details fleshed out in Just Dance 2024 or future seasons. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I haven't made a lore video in months and I really missed it. I love doing these video essays. The only issue is I kind of ran out of lore to talk about. It's pretty clear that people are really interested and excited about Just Dance lore, so I hope that this shows Ubisoft and the Just Dance team that we want more storylines. I'm actually working on a long-form version of the entire lore of the story mode from Just Dance 2023, but if there are any other maps or stories you want me to analyze, please let me know in the comments. I also have a ton of bite-sized lore videos on TikTok if you want to check those out as well, and I stream Just Dance on Twitch multiple days a week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!